Welcome back to Cooking with Gloria. Today, I want to share with you a very delicious beef stew, as I call it, caldo de res. This really comes out amazing and with lots of veggies. It's still kind of cold here in California, so let's enjoy this amazing beef stew made at home with lots of love. But first things first, my apron is on, my hands are clean, and I am ready to show you my ingredients. This amazing and delicious beef stew, we're going to need beef shank center cut, as many as you want, 1 beef sirloin, onion, cabbage, bell pepper, chayote, carrots, zucchini, yuca, a whole head of garlic clove, corn, and of course cilantro. This is everything we need to enjoy an amazing and delicious homemade beef stew. So first things first, getting ready the meat. I have the sirloin here. I am going to slice away. Remember, use as much meat as you need for your family. This is a family of 10 today, so I am making lots and lots of the beef stew. I am cutting the sirloin. I'm not going to cut the shanks. I am going to add them to hot water. I'm not going to add any salt until I have removed all the foam that is going to create right on the top. So I'm going to start cooking this in high heat. While that's cooking, I am going to get 1 onion, cut it in half, 1 head of garlic, cut it through the center, and this is what I'm going to add into the soup while the meat is getting nice and cooked. So I'm going to add the onion, I'm going to add the garlic, and I'm going to leave it as is while I start preparing all my veggies. I have my veggies here. Of course, the yuca takes time to take the skin off, but take your time doing it because in this soup, this is going to come out amazing. Look at this. All the veggies. Remember, add the veggies that your family love. Of course, I am adding a little bit of everything. Of course, corn and 1 bell pepper. The bell pepper, I'm going to take the seeds off and I'm going to slice it. This is going to give the beef stew such a delicious flavor. Cut the cabbage right on the cord so it doesn't pull apart when you're cooking it. Of course, a bunch of cilantro. I'm going to go ahead and just get everything ready. Look at this. This is exactly what you want. You want to have all your veggies ready to go. It's now getting nice and hot. I am going to remove all the foam. This part is very important. Mix the meat from the bottom so that all that foam really comes up, and then you're ready to remove. Once you remove it, you're going to add some beef bouillon and some salt. Remember that the salt is to taste. I'm adding 1 tablespoon of salt and 2 tablespoons of beef bouillon. I'm going to just leave it in here, cook it, and now I'm ready to add the yuca. The yuca takes a long time to get nice and soft. So I am going to cook it for about 35 minutes. After the 35 minutes, I'm going to pull out the yuca and I'm going to add the corn. The reason that I'm pulling out the yuca is that I don't want the yuca to really get so soggy that it breaks apart. So I'm taking that out. I am going to mix it one more time and then I'm ready to add the corn. Remember, add as much corn as you want. I'm only showing you what I'm cooking here at home. But of course, you decide how much you add. Look at this. The meat is now nice and tender. I am ready to start adding the chayote and the carrots. This is going to cook for about 20 minutes before I add the rest of the ingredients. I'm adding the bell pepper because I want the bell pepper to release the amazing flavor. Now I am going to cover it, cook it, like I said, for 20 minutes. This beef bouillon really comes out, the flavor really comes out amazing. I'm adding the zucchini, adding the cabbage right at the end. Of course, the bunch of cilantro right in the center. Cover it for another 20 minutes. It only takes 20 minutes for the cabbage and zucchini to be nice and tender. And now this is completely done. I am ready to plate it. Of course, I'm going to get a little bit of every veggie. This is a very healthy version of a beef stew. Of course, my way. The cilantro, I'm just going to leave it in the pot, put it aside so that it still releases all those amazing flavors. Of course, you could remove it if you want, but I really love just leaving it in the side and then start serving. And here I have my steamed rice. Look at this. Very easy to prepare. Look at this. Let me tell you, I'm slicing away all my veggies, my toppings, and of course, my chile serrano. You know that I love spicy food. I am going to top my plate with a little bit of everything. My friends, I am completely done with this amazing beef stew. A little bit of lemon right on the top. You add some onion, some chilies, some cilantro, and of course, your tortilla. This is the part I love and enjoy tasting my recipes. Excuse me. Mmm. 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 If you like and love this amazing beef stew, like, subscribe, and share. And don't forget to push that notification bell. And if you did, leave it activated. So every time I make an amazing recipe, yes, you're going to be notified. Before I say I see you soon, I wish you nothing but the best. Peace and love. I love you guys. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being part of Cooking with Gloria. Like, subscribe, and share. See you soon. Bye-bye.